Welcome to my project I like to call Music Out of Context, where I'll present to you music without giving any context for what it means or represents, then asking what emotion you feel the music is trying to communicate. Then, to conclude, I'll reveal the context of the song and ask you how well you think the music did to convey its surroundings. We're going to continue with movies, and with that being said, let's begin.
That was intense.
So after listening to that song, what feelings or emotions do you think the song was trying to convey?
I can't find any happiness in that song. To kind of go off of that, there's no triumph in it. Whatever this is, it does feel like a battle almost. It's very angry. So I don't think it's something where there is a winner almost, like there's someone you're rooting for. It feels like there's a lot of angst. I feel like that's the word, the struggle. Definitely a type of struggle going on in this.
I don't know about like emotion, but like I do know what I thought about the scene. Like I thought it was like building up like tension for like an action scene, and then like it actually like happening.
It was very intense from beginning to end. Why did it end like that? I don't know. That last part, it was just like you did not pass.
When it first started, it was kind of creepy, but then like as it goes on, it either sounds like it's something very intense, like during like a fight scene or a battle of some sort.
That it's not a simple fight, whatever it is. If it's a fight, I might be wrong. The beginning of the song was repeated in the middle, which made me think, oh yeah, fight's about to happen, but then the tempo dropped. So it slowed down and I didn't know what to feel, but it sounded like there was a heartbeat at the end. So I'm like, did the good guy die?
It's interesting because I didn't feel a lot of emotion in this song. At the beginning, it was a feeling of almost like going into a battle, kind of a feel. It got a little busy in there and I felt overwhelmed, and then at the end I felt like maybe I won.
Epic adventure is happening. There's movement, danger, tension, and I really like that, as if it was a heartbeat, dum 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 dum. Was he able to get to what he wanted to get or do? It's unclear towards the end.
Did you envision or picture anything while listening?
I was trying to. And at the end, for some reason, I envisioned standing on a hill overlooking a vast valley and feeling triumphant.
It's just a journey, like an epic journey. Maybe a lot of motorcycle riding, jumping through flaming hoops.
There are some rocks falling. He is trying to avoid them. There are some enemies coming. He's ducking and weaving. Now, is he just one person going through, or is there a group? I feel as if there's just one person going through a group.
I kind of think it's Pirates of the Caribbean, so it sounds like when they go back and forth, like and jump from ship to ship. I pictured like a Marvel movie, like getting ready.
At first, I pictured almost like a very Lord of the Rings kind of traditional battle style, but then it came in with a lot of synth sounds and electric guitars, and I thought, that sounds something a little more modern almost. So at that point, I thought maybe something like the video game Doom. There's a whole lot of gore and blood going on, and yet it's super driving the entire time. It's kind of like that. Mm-hmm.
And lastly, do you have any idea what movie this song is from?
No, I kept thinking, my goodness, no.
This is, I don't know, Civil War? I don't know.
I think Tom Cruise. I think Mission Impossible. But I don't think that's where this is from. I don't know.
Maybe Ready Player One, and that's only because it has a lot of cultural elements from like American pop culture. And I thought maybe it's a scene where there's a lot going on and there's a certain environment where it's kind of like a hellscape almost, or somewhere chaotic.
No. No clue.
Is it like a Star Wars movie? Oh, that's a rhetorical question, you know. I don't get an answer, so shall we?
All right, you can put on the headphones and I'll reveal the context.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't have expected that.
You will watch the sacrament by we who
No?
I haven't seen it.
await the Kraken. Mother carries chickens. What happened? Must have hit a reef.
I think it's gonna go. Oh hey, it went. Ooh, look at that.
Was it Pirates of the Caribbean? Dang, that was funny.
You know, from watching your reactions, you would think that this is a comedy.
Like when like that squid thing like went up and like crushed it, I heard like the organ was playing and it was like reminding me of like a Dracula scene, so it was just so funny.
This scene comes in a little more than halfway through the film and depicts the attack of a kraken, a massive creature that is only thought to be a myth, but when it reveals itself in the movie, it shows its destructive nature and wreaks havoc on the ship. Do you think the music accurately communicated what was happening in the scene?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely intimidating, I guess, a fight scene. I felt like there was going to be more of a journey, but I totally get it. It's purely the Kraken.
I think so. Yeah.
I didn't mention this in the first part, but I wrote things are always at risk, which in the scene, I guess you can say it's like, oh, that was right, that was his son. So it's like, what's at risk here?
Kind of yes, only because like that creepy anticipation feeling of not knowing. I feel like the climax could have been like a little bit, not faster, but more like loud.
I think it does when it came to the part with the big organ playing it. Everything, it just felt as if, oh, that's the end of it. There's no coming out of this, and I did see that in the movie. I remember that Davy Jones did in fact play like a big organ on his ship, and then you said it was Hans Zimmer, and I know that he often does organs in his music, so it worked very well.
Fair. I would not say greatly. The music was just kind of, to me, was just kind of there with what was going on. I don't think it climaxed. Now, I felt that in just the music, but in there, I didn't feel that. Where I said I feel like, oh, okay, I won, and I'm looking out over it, and I guess I didn't win.
It's the emotions that depicts of what's happening on the ship, the fear, the excitement, the running, and then the main character trying to save himself and dodging. I mean, yes, yeah, definitely. As a moviegoer, I get engrossed in the scene. You basically don't pay attention to really what's happening with the music, but it is such an integral part of the scene that without it, you would not have that same emotion. Without the music, it's nice graphics, but you would not get that same emotion for sure. Yeah.
Thanks for watching my video. It's been a lot of fun editing them. I want to thank everybody who's helped me so far with the video, all my friends and family, and thank you for all the kind messages I've been getting about my videos. Like the last video, the original song is going to be right over here, and the next part of the video with more people is going to be up here. Hopefully you can check them both out, and you can subscribe over here. Yeah, thanks for watching.